Epic is they just have so much CC that if they kind of ping-pong the fight well and they play it slow, they can easily bait out the Nilo W and then re-engage with either Galio.
You gave your life to this man. You're committed at this point.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. Yeah. Just gonna give up 3 grubs to Rogue. Bit of a nice fake contest from Vitality. I maybe would have liked to see K'Sante TPing.
Oh, flash out from Hylissang.
Where's Hilly
Into
going?
enemy territory. He's going to W back through onto Patrick. It was all a ruse. Carzzy's still level 5, but he's going to step forward with the slipstream. This is a bit crazy because they don't have the damage to finish this kill.
This looks really illegal from
You
Vitality.
over the wall. Now the ulti coming with the Galio. Larson on the way. Execute looking to follow up. Flash out. Lince is now on the chase. Should be able to get at least 1 kill back. The cancel, crucial. As Shayak manages to stop that one. Now there's a taunt here, but Larson's just walking.
Okay, maybe Hill is the goal.
In this minion. How can they actually accelerate the pace of the game? Right now it is just trading, objective for objective, so second grub spawn for a Drake.
And that's what makes...
You're behind. Diving a Victor is how most team fights end in favor of the Victor.
Oh, Hilly.
Exactly what he wants. Q flash forward. Lince is now with the follow-up as well. Patrick going to be in trouble. Hilly using the ultimate ignite now, ticking first kill. And that exchange, the second for Vitality overall. Execute will walk away. But good punish. They knew the window.
Go uninterrupted. He can't dodge it. And just sets up this play. And it's really nice from Hilly.
Looks good. Knockout. Now a little bit in trouble. Didn't see if he used the Pathmaker. He did. 6 seconds left on the cooldown. Things are going to be a little bit awkward here. There's a lot of CC now forced to use the ult, which will reset the W. The flash out, the sidestep. He's clean with it. He didn't even look back.
He's seeing Wukong fed this game. He's going to get so much armor from his passive. The champs Rogue has are so bad at killing him and shutting him down.
TP, they're committed. First you don't succeed, try again. Minion's about to die.
Oh,
Taunt there, Linces is there. There's really just no play to be had. They don't have any more follow-up damage on the Knocko. But cleverly, Vitality will just back off. They see that there are more champions in the area. They know overcommitting will cost them.
So OP. Yeah.
And then Neela gets really scary. Again, the crit scaling on this champion is ludicrous. 2 items. Gonna feel pretty impressive. It's Knocko. Now Pathmaker interrupting a bit of the taunt. CC there now is gonna need to ult to get the reset on the Pathmaker. W crucial to try to escape again. And they're just gonna rinse and repeat on this play. Dragon getting taken down in the meantime. Lince is happy with that one. Dash through to the minion. Q backwards. Hylissang away in. Instant ulti. Knocko's still alive. This is not fair. They'll finally get the kill. Larson's out of mana though. So Hylissang will walk away. A kill traded for the objective on the bottom side of the map. Rogue.
A nice attempt from Hilly.
I lied. I shouldn't have given away the who's the most excited for feet award yet. Carzzy. Apotheosis pull back. Malrang in trouble. He might just die here, but Larson, good chain CC, locking him up. Carzzy able to flash back to safety, trying to get a bit more space. Does he have another charge of Slipstream? The shield coming in. The shield bow does some work, but not nearly enough. Rogue might get the second kill here. They just need to kill Hylissang.
Can't get it. Wow. Malrang is able to set up the Larson ulti, and he has his whole team behind him.
Arguably more valuable. Okay, Dragon goes down. Third for Rogue.
Oh, this looks deep.
Going down. Good initial route. Follow-up now coming from Larson. It's actually such a clean combo. Carzzy's even going to play the game for a quick second, but Carzzy out with the slipstream and now the turn and burn. Rogue, if they overplayed their hand, the third kill hasn't come through. Malrang gets to get it. Carzzy trying to hold on. Can they find the third kill in the meantime? What's happening on the other side of the screen? He needs to dodge the Q. Carzzy gets it. Feeding some strength for Vitality. Closely contested. They find another in the back of the play. It's soul point for Rogue, but at a damn high cost.
I think the game has just blown open from Rogue. That's going to be Execute dead.
Flashed in, Execute down. Shayak ready to go in. Gravity field for a bit extra slow. Hylissang on the chase. Hextech Ray.
Atakan is gonna die as well. This is...
Knocko's killing Patrick. There's no way he gets out of this one.
All right, let's see it.
Thumbs up. He's gonna Q stack.
Dun, 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 dun.
He has flat. Is he willing to just eat a million tower shots for this?
This is League of Legends a horror movie.
For who though is the question.
Well, we'll see.
W. Forward, into the tower, arguably questionable, but another W out to safety. Knocko, a little overconfident after that last sequence of play, but Hilly comes in just in time. I was gonna say with a locket. He did not have a locket. I don't know what he
gave him move speed.
He gave him just the difference between day 1, day 2, and day 3 in terms of how well Hilly has been playing is highly noticeable.
I thought they start the Nash here. I think this Atakan buff is going to expire soon. Kind of want to see Rogue try to wait it out and then look for an engage. You can see Carzzy really wants to fight while the Atakan buff is up. But I could see this being maybe a throw for Vitality here. They're getting chunked.
This is a good time for Patrick to be going for poke. That said, it does not really do much damage.
Good ult from Patrick.
Nako going over the wall, trying to isolate them out. The call is now to finish the objective, and they're going to be able to grab it. Larson going into the midst of the pit. Chayak still alive on the backside, free to rain down a little bit of extra damage. Hextech Ray hitting, Hillisang standing. With the fight starting to fall apart, Nako might have to make the difference alongside Chayak. That ulti's getting big from the Victor. Patrick caught out Chayak! The flash in, the siphon power! Taking the hope right out of Patrick's body. Larson cut down as well. Nowhere for this Scally to go. It's going to take a bit of a time, but a damn good fight for Vitality. A quadra for the Victor.
Oh my god, this Victor was covering the whole screen. He just...
No, don't. Please.
That's the weird item that journalists are still buying, no?
Yeah. I mean, you know I hate it. Okay. Yeah. Baron up.
It's really hard when you have this Bruiser into Cassandra and he also loses on side. But maybe we can...
Try to get a little psycho here. Patrick damage, a few more autos, max health is starting to do some work. He hasn't even gone all out yet, and they've been able to find a good amount of damage. In the meantime, there's no real objective for Vitality to take. Good pick from Rogue.
But it's 20 seconds for Soul for Rogue. Cassandra's dead for nearly 60 seconds.
They don't have a best ult, but they do a Vi ult, and they have Galio ult.
Execute my fish here.
Patrick, that's not where you want to get caught. The flashback! Deleted! Vitality, incredible patience to find the pick. Patrick thought he was safe. It's absolutely not the case. Larson forced to flash away. Vitality can just now go grab the Drake, grab the Soul if they so choose.
It's not Soul for Vitality though.
Pull back. Adam getting shredded. There's nowhere to go. The Victor chasing him down. Linson on the chase as well. Execute doing everything he can. The ult comes out, but there's nowhere for him to go. Patrick caught, and we've seen this one before. Vitality find that first kill. They'll get the Drake. They'll have setup on the Baron as well if they want it.
And if I'm Vitality, it's tough.
You know, you never know what bush hill he's going to be in.
Just
and when it's hilly, in a game like this, all it takes is, when you're at a deficit, a single mistake, right?
Oh, Linces with the crazy flank here.
Another flank. Patrick again caught. Ulti this time for Patrick is good, and extra magic damage shield is not going to help against the Wukong. Linces on a killing spree, constantly finding these picks. And he can just keep going because he has the entire team with him. Adam making it over the wall. Lince is still chasing. Ulti from the Victor finishing and getting even bigger. Now Nako's in the midst of the fight, taking his time with Execute. Execute, good initial disengage, trying to get away from Carzzy, but Carzzy still untouched, as is Chayak. Nowhere for them to go. Larson, Execute, Malrang, just not enough here. Goes Golden, has his fist in the air, but he's going to drop just as fast. Double kill for Carzzy. Malrang caught out as well. Vitality can just end it here. They look to push down mid and close this game.
Wow. And it's just beautiful from Vitality. They just find pick after pick after pick, and they're able to just convert it into... I mean, they're so tanky, they can just dive the towers without caring. And it's 10 seconds on Patrick. He does have good wave clear, but I don't think he can stop it. It looks like Vitality is going to be able to take down the Nexus.
Definitely tough. 2 picks. Multiple picks back-to-back. Lince is kicking off both. Good angle. Patrick is able to grab a kill back, but it does not matter. Vitality are not here to mess around. Or are they? No, they're here to end the game. Wow. Vitality moving up to 3-3. Rogue down to 1-4. From now on, for the rest of the split, any team that makes it to 5 wins will qualify for playoffs.
And a really good game from Hilly and Linces from me. Just really good jungle support, good synergy, beautiful.
Was excellent to watch. Your player of the game at LEC on X, of course. Kia player of the game, that is. Nako, Chayak, and Hillisang all had good performances, and I think...
Let's give it to Hilly.
I don't know how we bottle this up.
Well.
Will he build crit? That is the question. Essence Reaver Universal, but will it be a tier?
Yeah, I hope he doesn't go the Estra Manamune full mana build.
No, don't like that. All right, BDS.
113 might be spotted.
In, level advantage.
Starts first move.
Razork trying to sidestep Q over the wall. All in on the bottom lane. Flash over from 113. Razork trading flashes here. First blood for 113, and now Upset's going to be the one in trouble. Paris is taking, but they desperately need to finish that kill. Hail of arrows. The spear doesn't connect. Upset should just die here. Mickey doesn't have anywhere to go. He reminds us the footwork is good, but he is going to get taken down. Q through from Paris to get the assist as well. Fnatic. 3 deaths in the blink of an eye. True. But how do you decide when it's a cross map? What's the timestamp that we're looking at here?
You can't die and then respawn.
And then call it the same trade. All right. Oh. Relevant good damage down. Oscar in trouble. Trying to get out. Really no way to escape, and that's the power of this combo. 1-1-3 in a row. To BDS coaching staff and the players who enabled him to do this, right? A lot of the Sejuani gameplay, who's supposedly like the safe standard, right? There were still some hiccups. So to double down on your player and to say, hey, we'll give you something even more risky and more volatile is a bold call that's paying off for BDS as Now Fnatic trying to force the dive. Ice locked up, really nowhere to go. Smolder ulting in for a bit of an assist. Blocked initially by the Braum. Should find the quick kill. Power's now going to be in trouble as well. TP there. Razork going to fall. That slow lasts for a year. Well played by BDS to get the 1-for-1, 5-to-1 the kill score, and a 2K gold lead. This is not going to name any names who missed those Qs in the clutch moment. I think if you look at just hit percentage, Ice is certainly top in the charts.
Oh, with
the same case this year. Phase Rush, a good shout. Oscar Renan gonna fall again. No, the extra bit of shield. 113 now trying to save. Nice initial sidestep. 113 in trouble, but manages to get out of tower range in time. Yet another dive, the exact same this game as well.
It's going to be another grub contester. Relevant's on the flank, but he might be the one getting flanked.
You win from Razork. Relevant really not concerned.
Wow, he's just clicking forward.
Dominus there. Paros on the way. Ulti from the Smolder. No hope really from Humanoid to extend this, but can just stack up at the very least. In the meantime, fight kicking off. BDS just lost Ice. Upset finding 2 kills.
So much damage.
Frustrating to deal with. 115 stacks for Humanoid, about to tick over to the next threshold at 125.
Upset's taking the plant.
Razork going in, just walks in and smites it.
Whoa. Now
the ulti onto 113. They're desperate to find that shutdown. Mickey trying to follow up. Good interrupt from Paris, so buying a lot of space. Razork, the flash in. They're trying to lock him up. One more stack of the Cousin Blows, and they get him. Don't have vision in the bush, but they don't need it. In the meantime, Mickey cut down as well. Fnatic hungry for shutdowns, but cost them a couple lives in the process. They do get the smite steal, but now BDS are on the chase.
And Razork gets super over-eager there. It's a beautiful Masters semifinals. He played Braum all 3 games, and he stumped us.
That is...
He hit every Q. Well, not he missed.
Nice stun. Caster Curse. That's your new power. Don't abuse it.
Oh, yeah, no, yes, Callisto. I forgot about that.
But good on BDS. Again, small incremental advantages continuing to choke Fnatic out on the map. We're looking to.
Looks like they're going to get the first tower, though, for the feats of strength. And, ooh, 113.
In. They really want to get this kill. 113 now running. We'll probably be able to take out Mickey, but maybe they can get a kill back. Paris just denying all this damage. Braum so damn obnoxious. Seeker's arm guard doing so much work. Cleanse from Upset. A lot of spear stacking. Upset on a rampage. He wanted the Q through for the extras. They've dove into Paris a number of times this game. It has not worked out really in any of them.
It's good that Ice is also hovering up here, but I don't like that they're fighting. They're still doing Drake.
Good engage. Initially going to kick things off. Humanoid now following up with an ulti of his own, trying to finish off the kill here. Upset there in the meantime as well. The TP's coming in, might be a little bit late because now it's Ice who's been caught out. Mickey going forward. Ice going to be in trouble. The pullback is good initially on the Rel, and Ice goes down. Ice taken out. Upset Mickey versus World, but Mickey already taken down as well. The Fnatic solo laners coming in clutch to help support them. The Dragon down. 113 is able to grab, but Fnatic finding so many kills on the top side.
Upset is dancing on the Callisto.
I mean, I think for BDS, you got what you wanted. You see the reset now coming in from
Upset with a good cheese here.
Upset walking in onto Irrelevant. Irrelevant going to be forced back. Mickey trying to force the engage in the meantime as well. Rumble all down across the entire team in the midst of the Otacon pit. That's the shutdown. With only 4 members in the fight, Humanoid now TPing in 2. The Herald looking at another charge mid lane, but it might not matter. BDS only losing 1.
Really creative play by Upset there with the cheese. It's going to be a flip for the Otacon.
3K getting lower, 113 looking for redemption, but no! Once again, Razork's able to find it. This time when he charges in, there's a Dragon to back him up. Shut down on a 113, a big bag of gold, and Upset going legendary.
At first I thought they got Elder there because I can't believe you did that.
If you weren't here for Saturday, he made a cringy Drake joke, and I'm just trying to support him by also...
Well, now it's 3 Drakes.
now it's 3 Drakes.
And Irrelevant angry.
Irrelevant very frustrated, but this is not going to go well for him running. Paras trying to give his life, trying to body block as much as he can, but Ice is so weak. Upset is just...
Upset's aggressive.
You wanted to see him what BDS want here, but there's just so many unknowns.
They are getting a little bit of poke, but I don't think it's enough.
You guys have to be careful about walking too far forward into this choke.
Oh?
Oscar Riddenall could be big. Upset chasing them away. Again, the Drake is the name of the game here. 113 miles away. This should be an easy pickup. Ice. Noble attempt on the steal. Fnatic now instantly retreating. Seeing Mickey's health bars too low, knowing they don't have the Callisto ult. There's no reason for them to stick around. But BDS have to be careful about over-committing into that brush. Mid-wave in a relatively even state. BDS are just going to ignore it for now. Try to get a bit of vision down.
Varus and Jace are very far. They might even look to just finish this with the Rend plus Smite combo.
113, can you steal this? It's not perfect. It should be. Callisto should be enough to just steal this, and it is. 113 tries to make the heroic play. Goes gold and don't know about that call. Easy kill pickup for Upset.
This game feels so bad as a BDS fan. They did everything right in the early game, but their comp is so difficult to pull off, and they make one mistake, and then the game just looks...
And this is the thing about this composition, right? You can't be the one to make mistakes. His Irrelevance now caught out. Upset just chasing him down. Nobody's going to be able to stop this Kalista. Mickey following up as well. Upset immediate flash over the wall. Nuke running. Paris likely next to fall. Upset won't overcommit here. Bit of poke goes his way, but Baron for the side of Fnatic, and they're just going to keep pushing in top.
Fnatic are looking so... Now what you can see is both the carries of Fnatic, both Humanoid and Upset, are so tanky. Oh, wait, what?
Humanoid caught out. Look for a little bit more stacks. 3, 4, locked up. Quick pick.
How did he get there?
Just trying to heal off the wave and come back to the fight. Mickey X looking for the flank. Fnatic, 4 members, but they're getting chunked away. BDS shouldn't be allowed to take this, but the poke, the patience paying off as Fnatic get lower and lower. Paris trying to get a little bit more. Razork wants one more. Can he get another steal? No, not this time. The Jace there to seal the deal. Razork taken out. A fight may be in favor of Fnatic. While the objective is down, it's still so hard for BDS to chase.
So difficult, and BDS is making it happen.
They are, and this is a team that was not on the same page in so many of their previous losses. But now have to be careful about getting caught out. Mickey aggressive, and Fnatic still incredibly powerful, but Mickey might just get cut down here, trying to live a little bit longer. Will he burn down in the meantime in the Kalista? It looks like he will be able to survive.
Wow.
Really bailed out by Upset there. And again, you talked about pushing the limits, but getting all position here and getting caught in the flank or giving up Baron.
Started the Nash. I'm very worried about this.
BDS, have to be careful. Oscar does have ulti, can just throw it in the pit, but again, patience is the name of the game. Paris, though, the one eating so much damage.
Their Nash is very slow.
Ooh, heal from Italy, though, does keep him topped up relatively well. Mickey trying to spot the
Irrelevant.
flank. Locking up Irrelevant on the side, Dragon spawning as well. Mickey taking a big chunk. Does have the luxury of Upset's ult in a short time, not off cooldown quite yet. BDS slow, steady, controlled. Oscar still has ulti.
I'm worried about this Nash.
Razork can still get into the pit. Almost all the smites have gone in Razork's favor. Can he find one more? 4K, they have to finish it now. Razork taking his time, queuing into the pit this time. 1-1-3 gets it. BDS getting the Baron.
But
health bars are blinking. They will concede Soul to the side of Fnatic. But at least they get the Baron. 30 seconds. They have to be so careful about overcommitting here, though. The second the Baron falls away, Fnatic hard forward. Ulti on the Humanoid. The damage not quite enough. Healing still coming in. Ice going to be caught out. He tried to make the hero play and he gets shut down. Desperation. It was patience for so much of the game. But Ice, too eager, too keen. The team not ready. And now Upset just gets to rip through the entirety of BDS.
Oh, and it feels so bad for Ice. You can see he's trying to make the hero play. Instantly wipe the team fight, and you can see BDS has been struggling for 30 minutes trying to get any sort of advantage, while all Fnatic needs is one good engage, and it's instantly game over.
Credit to BDS for lasting this long. Credit to them for playing such a hard composition, but in the end, Fnatic find the consistency, punish the mistakes, the over-eagerness of BDS, get their 5th win, and lock playoffs.
Wow.
The LEC Winter Split.
What a great game from Upset. A really good, aggressive Kalista. He's flashing in, he's following his teammates, and this game gives me really high hopes for Fnatic, and I want to see how far can they go.
That's a damn good question. We'll have to find out. Of course, Kia player of the game at LEC on X.
Team fights, and this is now a composition G2 need to execute perfectly on if they want to try and beat GX.
Yeah, it's easy to look at the compositions in isolation and be like, oh, well, they both have equalish amounts of engagement.
Just turn that one back in his favor, holding the flash, now getting the heal. He's in a great little spot.
Jackie's running Grasp as well in the mid lane. We see bot lane, Jun going in onto Hans Summer. Hans down to about half HP. They'll trade back onto Noah, and Skumon's coming in from the side. Hans Summer having to cleanse away, but Jun's burnt his flash now, and the flash route coming out from Labrov. Jun goes back in. Ignite is ticking on Hans. Jun might even be able to get the first blood. He secures it. He's going to pay for it with his life as Labrov and Skumon decided to focus down Noah first. Jun will die to the tower. I think it's Skumon that gets the kill.
Yeah, the first kill is going to...
Greedy a little bit as well from Noah, flashing forward for that auto attack on Hans. If he got the kill, obviously it becomes a bit much more beneficial trade as Caps is losing massively to Jackie, who still has the flash, but here is Labrov to save his mid, and now Jun is in for a world of hurt as well. Caps dies to the spear. A 2-for-1 exchange, a double over to Skumon.
This Ira is going to be massive.
Their soul point, you could say.
You don't want to be defeated. Yeah, I'm there with you. Don't worry.
Yeah. On the same page?
Yeah.
Good. Lot and Broken Blade trading in the top lane here. Lot is on the wrong side of this. Broken Blade brings in the Intofus. Good flash from Lot to escape. Dodges the Q3 as well. In the end, it's flash for flash. Close is going to take a chip. Faded Ash is sitting on Skumon already. Jackie's getting chased out by Caps, but we've seen Jackie's on the beneficial side of these trades in the past. Caps still trading forward. Mom called. Jackies needs a little bit of assistance while in the bot lane, LeBron is being engaged on by Jun. The Zenith Blade went forward. Noah trying to put the damage down with the piercing arrow as well. Cap's going to pick up some honey fruit towards the top side. Noah now slowed up. Rob looking for a little bit more. Jun still doesn't have the flash. The hook's going to land. And Caps is here to join the party. Noah falls. Hans Summer secures it.
The fact that Caps got to wander the entire way down bot side and catch them out is a little sad. For the best for G2, both in the setup for themselves, the ability to get like LeBron into position.
LeBron picks a minion. We'll say it was to delay the wave, guys.
Yeah. It was a warning shot.
Goes down. Zenith Blade wide as well. The Solar Flare misses. Noah underneath the tower, basically in a bouncy castle. Close is trying to come in from the side as well. LeBron flashes away from the piercing arrow. Jun solo. Hans Summer finally able to join the party, and he'll happily accept a couple of kills. Gets one of them. The other goes to Skumond. The flash away from Jun. Should be able to get to safety with this blast cone.
But that was a little messy from G2. As you said, Hans Summer couldn't really get involved for a large portion of that play, but when he did, came in at just the right time. Jackie's going to have Labrov choking his lane and going to lose a chunk of his HP.
Mom is caught. Jackies does still have the flash. I think this is more Labrov making sure.
Now turrets as well once they get this.
Feels like they'll play for this top tier 1 and then reset, look down towards that dragon with the grubs as well. This is going to fall incredibly quickly. Great hook by LeBron out of the Zenith Blade. Oh, that's the Nautilus highlight clip right there. LeBron lands it perfectly, but Jackies is on the chase now. LeBron is going to get shut down. Good knock-up as well as Jackies is being forced to chase a little bit further. Grasping Roots coming out. Skumond and Hans Summer stacks away from that 225 mark on the Smolder.
G2, fantastic spot. Get the first tower. You can still have your Corki go up, clear out that top side, and once you get Dragon, reset, look for the tier 1 tower and top side as well. And it just feels like Giant X again, because you're a poke comp, you can't really step foot in here. Like, who's really understand how that works in this scenario, but I'm following you down this weird rabbit hole.
Measure.
Yeah.
You know, good barometer. Lebrov caught out a little bit, perhaps not the best measure of how he's been playing this game. The Solar Flare down, he does flash away, but he's hit by Mom. Strangled Thorns into the bullet time, almost kills off Noah, who does still have the flash. All out from Broken Blade, the blast cone back, Broken Blade looking for Noah, and gets onto him! Noah unable to escape the clutches of BB, but now BB's in the middle of 3. Hans Summer flashes the wall, and Nidalee goes extinct. G2 find 2 and will back away.
I'm sorry, there's no way he should have been able to do that.
I agree. We'll say that Smolder wasn't stacked up because Noah has no flash. Depth Charge going to chase him in. Pathfinder away by Broken Blade. Still gets a knock up onto Jun. Stranglethorns though, down onto 2 members. Lot knocked up by it. Already Jun is down. And G2 are already knocking on these tier 2s. 19.5 minutes in, they have an 8,500 in the first 5 games. I'd be pretty happy with the fact I'm likely to get to 6 wins, considering the rest of the opposition I have. All out coming out onto Jun, and it feels like targeting at the moment from G2. Jun just doesn't get an opportunity to move. He is the primary and pretty much only engaged for Giant X.
He's just doing it himself. They're like, there has to be more. BB would never step up like this, but no, he's just, yeah, this is chill.
Very willing just to tank all of this damage for now. Has those upgraded plated steel caps as well. Chain laced somethings as we see the Artican about to fall here for G2. Mom called by Jackie's topside. Stranglethorn's going down. Closer's already dead. The smite now secures voracious Artican. And G2, we talked about that.
Yeah, this is a toughie.
I mean, it's also how do you defend against guys that have a second life?
Yeah.
You know? We're gamers. We're used to having no life. These guys have 2 of them. I don't understand. Voracious
What
Artican.
do you mean? My Stardew Valley is my second life.
It was actually like an MMO sim that was called Second Life for a while, where people would like go to offices and such. I never really got into it. Pretty happy about it. My life is League of Legends. This double inhibitor is going to fall here for G2. 14 kills to 4. 23 minutes in. LeBron looks for the hook. Noah has to flash away. Solar Flare going wide as well. Noah's going to land the Chain of Corruption on towards Cassante. He'll withdraw. The false life buying him a trip back to the fountain. Lickety split. G2 will back away. They've got in 2 in.
One person dies, the game just ends. So I don't even think it's worth Closer trying to steal, but you also lose if they take the Baron, so...
Yeah, the game ends if they take the Baron, and the game ends if you try and steal it. You might as well get the 1,500 gold.
True.
You know?
One bad stat in G2 were like, no, not a hope. No, we're not letting this happen at all.
It's not just the coaches.
Look, I'm sorry, Dylan. Okay, I'm sorry.
Thinking more about the donor they'll get at the end of the day than the conclusion of this game, because if they find a way back in this game, it is truly miraculous. It is something out of legend rather than something we expect to see. Lot is trying to push through top, he'll TP back. Mom comes down, still 2 supers there on the wave. G2 will take the first Nexus tower. Remember, they do respawn if Giant X can delay for 3 minutes.
I did forget they had 6-point groups as well. This is doomed.
Lot is dead, Redemption comes down. The second Nexus tower is short to follow. Lot goes back in, Caps hits a missile, and Lot is sent 6 feet under. The bullet time comes out. G2, in convincing fashion, will take their 3rd win of the split and deny Giant X playoffs for at least 1 more game.
Very well played by G2 from start to finish, and in particular Skewmont. I think coming in with a very clear game plan of we want to punish the aggressive bot lane of Giant X, and it snowballed very well from there.
They really did all round. Your player of the game votes at LEC on X are Broken Blade, Skewmont, and Hans Summer. I think we all know who it should go to. I'm a little disappointed not to see Lebrov on there.
I agree.
do think he had a really good game as well, but
this composition perfectly, which is why, again, like MKOI being banned away is so good for a lot of these poke comps, because it is that non-committal, long-range engage. So I think it's a good call by
Stend, Flacken, and Shale walking through together. Right, coming in from the side, Callista's down towards the bottom side. Targus has done the loop all the way around. Shale just looking to take this red as soon as possible, but Callista's putting some damage into his back. Stend hits the Winter's Bite onto Yike. Vladdy's trying to join the party here. Look at how low Sheo is, though, in the middle of it all. He lands the smite. Arctica sold out, but Vladdy is just waiting, and he'll happily take the kill. It's disaster! Oh my god! Vladdy did nothing, and he gets a double. Ezra doesn't have the strongest push in the world. Does have cleanse here. No flash for Callist. He got a plate. Is it enough? Because Stend has flash, and so does Flacken, and I don't think, really, Callist has anywhere to go. Can look to try and escape. Tries to outplay in the 2v1, but his days wouldn't.
They haven't really got this down, though.
Yeah, Flacken's already back out on the map. Calist was trying to get the wave out. Still frozen. Glacial Prison going down, and Yike is in for a world of hurt. Crescent Guard goes out. He dashes to Stend. Yike still ticking and will fall to Sheo. Now Carmine Core don't have a jungler, and Heretics have evened out the scoreline 2-2 so far. Vladdy is coming in from the side, has that Arcane Storm. They're looking to try and catch Sheo out. The Zenith Blade flashed away from, cleanse away from Flacket as well. Arcane Storm doing work as Stend has to flash. The stun onto Targamas. True Shot Barrage coming out. Another Ray, another dash, another dollar perhaps, and there's the kill. Vladdy secures it, his 3rd of the game, securing
Side lanes, and you will have to deal as Heretics, but bot lane is the first port of action.
Calist jumps away. Glacial Prison just short of clipping Targa. Solar Flare goes down, does land the stun on Stend, who's put the Unbreakable down. Zenith Blade out as well into the Glacial Fissure. Targamas stunned up, severing Bolt. Enough for Flacket to pick up the kill.
Yeah,
away as well. It puts Heretics in good stead to try and fight around it. Kano is in the mid lane. Sheo jumping across it. They're looking for Targamas, who does still have the flash. Yike and Vladdy on their way across as well. Targamas with the Solar Flame wants to stand TP behind as well. Kano's going to be in prime position to open up on this. Vladdy on a rampage gets his 4th of the game. Blackhead's going to get locked up as well. And Kano might be the first KC player to get a kill other than Vladdy. Camilo chasing Calist out here. The cleanse away. Dodges the spiraling despair. Manages to get to safety, burning that
Playing
claim.
towards mid, so I thought they were going to try and shift down. It looks like they are going to go for it and try and use that push. Vladdy immediately TPing into the bottom side, so good map movement here by KC to secure bot tower and maybe some kills off the back.
Solar Flare lands and Stend goes down. Vladdy unstoppable. Flacket trying to put the damage back down. Yike with the Crescent Guard is mitigating a lot of it. Targma's still going forward. Vladdy gets a double. The Arcane Storm doing work. Sheo is able to pick up 1 in response. It's 1 more for Yike now. 8-4 for Carmine Core. 3,500 their gold lead.
Great map play from KC. So this all started with Connor getting that flash.
I feel like I'd be one of those people that just makes a single mistake and then blows myself up.
I was going to say, are you the Harry Potter route or the Terry Pratchett route? Because they go very different ways.
Crescent Guard coming out as it looks like for a moment Yike was going to go the Harry Potter route, but about the Kadabra, he goes.
Asio Flacket!
Asio kills. An Asio death for Heretics. Vladdy just absolutely popping off. A triple for him. He's 9-0. Gifted 2 kills at the start, but he's made fine.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the 9-0-2 Vladdy on Victor. But yeah, I just don't know what you're supposed to do to break this. They're trying to, though.
Well, they're going on Yike again. He puts down the Crescent Guard. He'll get knocked up with a Glacial Fissure. TP coming in behind Camilo. It's going to be met by Carlson as he joins the fray. Kana's already killed off Stend. Sheo's almost dead as well. Gets hit by Calist. Vladdy's chasing off Carlson. And yeah, That was without the Vladimir even there. Oh, great cleanse from Kalist. Kana chucks a house into Camilo to get another kill. The cleanse Captain Jack-like there from Kalist.
Turns now, to be perfectly honest, and just make full advantage of it, because again, one kill, and the Victor that's about to complete the Void Staff will rip through everyone.
He's pushing in the wave, and I wonder if Heretics will try and mount their defense underneath this tower. They will. They get onto Kalist. He does still have that false life, but he's gonna have to use it. Dashes in for a little bit more damage. The false life will cause him to withdraw, but Heretics are losing their life bars pretty damn quick. Vladdy with the Arcane Storm. Yike going forward for another kill. Kana, Nars, Sheo slams his face into the wall, and Yike's there to follow up for a double. Flacken with the early cleanse, trying to get away from Kana, and breakable out by Sten, trying to defend his AD carry. But I don't think Sten is going to survive for much longer. Carlson was waiting for Kalist in a bot lane bush, but Kalist was wary to the threat. And now Karma and Core have a wave pushing in topside. An inhibitor tower, their prize if they want it. Looks like they're actually just gonna get the hell out of there for now. Don't even go for the inhib tower. Oh, Vladdy's waiting! Blackhead flashes away, but Vladdy siphons a little bit of his soul as he goes back with the pulse. Yes, what a moment! Oh, I wish we could do that. You're Nico?
I also think, like, KC have proven that they are a real team to focus on.
Oh, 100%.
Like, time and time again, they've come up clutch. Targamas tries to there.
Flash soul looks like great fear onto Targamas there with the Grim Visage. He's locked up, down to 100 HP, almost falling. Carlson on the backline gets onto Kalist, flashes the wall. Carlson needs to get in range. True Shot Barrage will be enough, but Carlson will get the kill now. Sheo being chased out by Kana, who flashes forward. Heretics find two. Looking to entrap someone with that Gaze of the Abyss. Does land the root, does a tiny bit of damage to Yike. Nothing really to talk home about. Kalist doesn't have flash. Carlson still looking for that flank position. Gets onto Kana, who's building up towards the Mega Gnar. Carlson trying to leap strike out, pops the stopwatch. Camilo down to half HP. Yike goes in, but he's speared by the Grim Visage. Targum is falling low. Carlson able to get away. Kana now in the midst of Heretics. He's going to have to dash back to the pit, and already Heretics found one out of this fight. Kana almost eats the Hextech Drakes. Fire breath there towards the back. Resets coming out from Camilo, and Carlson. Kalist jumping forward.
No way!
Vladdy, it's spiraling despair for Carmine Core. They've lost two already. Kana has the TP. He's going to rejoin in. Kalist has Flash and Cleanse now. Yike as well. No Flash on him. No Crescent Guard either. TP's coming out from Heretics as they look to stop the soul from Carmine Core, and I think they've done it pretty well.
The rookies on Heretics are playing out of their mind. You think that they've burnt enough of the ultimates to try and go for it. Targamas now has his ultimate back up. Can KC find the engage? When becomes lightning goes wide for Yike.
8,000 on the Baron. Stand looking for the Winter's Bite. Will land it. True shot again onto Blackhead. But look at the damage on Targamas. He's already dead. Carlson have to flash away. Sheo down. The Arcane Storm trying to put the damage out. Kalist continues to do so. Keeps hitting those Mystic shots. The wind becomes lightning. Stend jumps in the way at the right moment, but they just can't get onto Kalist. Sten trying to get the final order win. Kalist does it all once again. A quadra for him. He dies to the Ignite. But when Vladdy couldn't for Carmine Core.
Kana just going to try and interrupt the reset. Needs to try and find him. Says, peekaboo, I see you. As the rest of KC go to tear down the structures in the base.
First inhibitor's fallen. They have a wave as well. A cannon minion with them. Camilo's going to try and get to that Hex Gate. Misses the Grim Visage. The Boomerang will stop him from channeling through the gate. Kana takes the kill. Carmine Core, though, maybe not able to end yet. They take a single Nexus tower. Absolutely rip through the heart of Heretics if it's given the time to do so. Targamas jumps onto Stand. Unbreakable down. Stand Beside Me used already as well, and Stand is just locked up for an absolute age. Carmine Core not giving Heretics the option of getting into the pit for a fight. Instead, they isolate the support, they take him out, and then they turn their eyes back to the Baron.
Vladdy in trouble, though.
Glacial Prison is going to land. Flackard looking for the damage with the piercing arrow. It takes about half of Vladdy's health, but it's not enough. Vladdy can just retreat to the safety of his team. The Baron taken by KC, and once again, the game at see Camilo unable to get through a wave with a Molten Fission. Kana looking for the damage onto Camilo from the side, has just gone into mini form. The inhibitor tower in the bot lane, the target Glacial Prison going in. Carlson dashing in as well, but Kana able to flash across the wall. Sten stunned up the inhibitor tower for Solar Player coming out. Kamilu was the one targeted by Targamas and by Vladdy as well. The Arcane Storm begins to do its work. Blackhead forced back to the fountain. He'll escape to the relative safety of it. Yike now needs to get out as well. Counter-strike coming out. Yike able to dash away. Carlson pops the stopwatch. Only one Nexus tower stands for Heretics, but Carmine Core aren't even focusing it yet. Instead, they're keeping Heretics low. They'll take the second Nexus tower, and Heretics can't hold on to the game. Carmine Core diving forward, and they'll secure their spot in playoffs.
A well-earned spot in playoffs as well. Few hiccups here and there in that game, but in the grand scheme of things, KC controlled that game from start to finish, and Heretics had a few valiant moments, but KC will move on to playoffs.
Yeah, good play all around, as you say. A couple of mistakes from Carmine Core in the mid-game. A couple of good plays from Heretics as well. You can vote for your key player of the game at LEC on X. Yike, Vladdy, and Kalist are your options. I'm just saying, one of them.
When we get to the later point of the game, I don't really care about Jax. I'm just diving onto the point-and-click CC from the Vi or from the Nautilus as well. So avoided doing the Krugs because it means that he's in position then to contest the top Scuttle Crab. And now he's just going to move immediately through mid lane as well and try and get on towards that bottom side. But you're maybe just looking for the gank onto Jojo Pyun instead, as Jojo...
Gravity Field goes down. Jojo has the flash, will use it early to escape Isma. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, trades continuing. Top side as well. Loopy forced away. Ignite, ticking another auto is enough. And Super pulls out first blood.
Nicely done. Good hook from Alvaro to set that one up, but Isma now going to spot it. Both of these resets.
Yeah, I don't know if he knew that Elioya was waiting in the bush because Isma is now very low HP and Jojo and Elioya can chase him down. Rika's just finishing his reset in the mid lane. It's like, Isma, you're on your own. Can you escape? Elioya flashes! And the answer is Isma cannot. 2-0 now for MKOI.
Yeah,
L decides not to flash for the chase with Alvaro working his way up the river.
Yeah, a little nervous as there was multiple members of Movistar Koi. Crab going to go cross to Elioya. How far do you want to go here?
Alvaro has flash and ignite. Luffy's going in with the grand entrance. Vault Breaker charged up by Elioya. Rahel now needs to jump across, but Alvaro lands the root there with the staggering blows, and Rahel dies to the ignite. And oh, SK, what on earth are you doing? They lose another kill. Another 2, in fact, as Isma falls alongside him. MKOI, like...
Yeah, it does mean that Genix will have to reset, though, because he can't really contest in the next wave. So, Dragon to Movistar Koi, and they're just going to
running
continue.
around the corner, there's always a threat. And now, Mirwin is the one who is under threat, as Genex, Rika, and Isma are looking for the collapse. Mirwin flashes away, public execution gets onto the backline. Genex still tanking up the tower. Mirwin still very healthy, and that tower is ramping up. Isma down to 100 HP. Rika trying to put the damage down as well. Meanwhile, on the top side, there's another dive happening. MKOI already killed off Rahel. Elioya tanking the tower. Loopy was able to escape. Mirwin survives on the bot side, and is perfect for MKOI across the map. Rika, can you stay around here? Should be okay. Mirwin just dashes in, clears the wave, and then can reset.
Yeah, I mean, Rika accidentally taking another terror shot in the exit there. It means I'm not even sure as well to maybe look for a dive on the bottom half of the map.
Rika gonna try and survive this. I'm not sure how well he'll do. Gravity Field goes down, Elioya tanks up the tower. Arcane Storm going out as well. Cease and desist enough. Elioya flashes away, and that's spiraling despair not only for Rika, but also for SK. 6-0 now for MKOI.
And you had a double reset. Wait for hook. Now a TP in behind Jojo Pyun.
Jojo has no flash. Glacial Prison is gonna hit. Okay. Jojo, you overstepped a little bit. He's going to try and walk his way away. Just delay for as much as possible.
Get the wave.
Can't quite get it. Morton Fisher not enough mistakes. Because in this sort of situation, it is easy to be like, oh, we're just in the lead, overstep a little bit, right? We saw there Mirwin trading with Genex. He wins that 1v1. You saw he was very much an advantage to the health. He looks for the public execution, spiraling despair going down as well. The 2v1 also in Mirwin's favor. Genex gets a counter strike. Mirwin diving forward. Just as I praised them for not overstepping, Loopy comes back in, but where's the damn damage? You don't have any of Genex's in there. In the end, the tower will fall. The Drake as well for MKOI. Yes, it is. Wait, pending ride approval.
Soon, TM.
TP behind. SK are looking for something here. Loopy does have the quickness. Is he going to get down with it? MKOI looking for the re-engage, and Rika pops the stopwatch. Rahel caught out towards the backside. Counter-strike coming onto Alvaro as well as they're looking for the CC chain, but MKOI wrapped up Genex like a gift basket. Mirwin, he did. Wait, he did it. He's whooping. He's whooping on them, guys. Whoop! Straight onto the back line. SK get nothing.
I think it has been in a while. Like, I really don't know who's going to come out on top this split.
I think alongside it, it's not G2 at the top, right?
Yeah.
And them struggling as Jojo Pun flashes over the Glacial Prison, does still have the voracious Attica. And meanwhile, there's an engage in the mid lane, cease and desist onto Rahel. Loopy dashes away, saves his own life for only a second as the Vault Breaker follows him. Depth Charge going to land as well. They still are just chasing forward for Loopy. We'll see Elioya retreat. Janax underneath the tower. Alvaro and Mirwin still have their false lives.
That was a hook out.
Spare GA. Hey,
Look, he's
we
winning.
watch and we don't judge, okay? Mirwin's still trading in it. Like, you could just look for a little bit more damage. The thing here is, often if you're trading your false life for damage, and you're looking for cooldowns, right? You're looking for flashes, you're looking for ultimates. When you're on the retreat like that, you're not really going to get anything.
Yeah, I was like, this is definitely not the Warmogs build.
But you could get a Clink.
It is, yeah. It is the... Oh, maybe? No.
Yeah, the Giant Sejuani building Heartsteel when you're 6,000 gold behind at 25 minutes. Oh, did Loopy see them? I'm going to say he didn't. I'm going to say perhaps he did not observe the fact that MKOI were waiting for him in the bush. It's another kill. Over to Super. Elioya perhaps looking for Rika. Cease and desist goes in. Good stopwatch. Has a second to think about what he's done, what his team's done this game, and the answer to that, not much, as MKOI continue to collapse. Glacial Prison landing on Elioya, though. He almost falls, he still survives. Spiraling despair on Janax as they can't get their second kill of the game. The tower forfeit for MKOI. 12-1 now, their advantage. It's going to be an 8,500 gold leads as they take the tier 2, or take some of the tier 2 in the bottom.
rest of MKOI can never get Baron.
No, MKOI can, but Mirwin can't, Rob. You got to take the small wins where you can. But yes, MKOI will take the Baron, as you say. And
Are we being a bit... I don't know if we've gone a bit far.
to see something. I just don't think we've seen anything from SK yet. Obviously, there's still spring, there's still summer, but the fact that with 3 games left in the split, we are saying there are still splits in a month's time, shows how SK have performed so far. Jojo gets a kill on Loopy. Alvaro locked up for a second. Rahel was able to dash across the wall, buffering out, but Elioya's on the chase, and it's a public execution for Rahel as Mirwin takes him down. Isma, Rika, and Janax being chased away. Elioya could just jump across the wall. I think he's going to. Look at that Vault Breaker using the oracles to catch out Rika, and the stopwatch doesn't really buy him much time at all. Mirwin dashing forward for Janax. MKOI with the Baron, 27 minutes in, are pushing through the base. The first inhibitor forfeit, and perhaps the Nexus towers to boot.
Isma didn't build Heartsteel with Warmogs.
Oh, Warmogs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay.
Sorry, but there's the engage.
Heartsteel.
There we go. Loopy will fall. The rest of SK are sure to crumble. The towers return to rubble, and I think Movistar Koi are going to be very, very happy with this.
Did go for the Warmogs in the end. Double Giant's belt. In the end, I think he must have sold one of them, because I'm pretty sure Warmogs builds out of a single Giant's belt. But yeah, as you say, MKOI will clean it up. 17 kills to 1. A dominant performance by them. Impeccable stuff. SK, on the other hand, found wanting.
Yeah, 0-6 for SK. With 1 week left, you've got a lot of catching up to try and do. But for Movistar Koi, I mean, they look absolutely fantastic. And again, like, I think next week, that Fnatic game, or sorry, not the Fnatic game, the game against G2 that they have is really going to solidify where they end in the standings.
You can vote for one of